of the season. I know it ended tonight, but with all the stuff you guys had, people at College Game Day, everybody there, when you start thinking about how great the season was.
Well, I'm sure over this next week or two, when you get over this one, of course I don't know if you get over it, but when you stop thinking about it, you'll look back and see all the great things that happened this year. There was a lot of great things that happened for our program, and just the way we played and all the different things that you mentioned. And so we're going to look back on it fondly. I'm not going to let this loss diminish what we did accomplish being Sun Belt champions. It is disappointing. We wanted to obviously win this game, but it won't take away from the season that we had.
Just a couple.
Thought, imagining you're coming to Coastal Carolina, you're going to play in your first season in college football in a bowl game. You ever thought about that when you first came to Conway?
Yeah, I did, and it's a dream come true, and I'm just extremely grateful for my teammates and my coaches, putting me in this position. So it's been a great year.
Thanks,
congrats on a great season, Grayson.
Tonight wasn't like having number 7 under center this year. Is it great to have him back next year?
Yeah, it's hard to win college football games, period, and you certainly don't to win a lot of games if you don't have a great trigger guy. And Malik gave us that big playability and had a solid year for year number 1. I mean, we won 10 games, and that's pretty phenomenal. And you just don't do that without solid play at quarterback.
And you've been coaching from Ole Miss to Liberty and all around. Is this the best team you ever coached, or do you feel like you're going to evaluate that later in the summer?
Do I feel like this is the best game I coached?
The best team you ever coached in your career of coaching.
Our Sugar Bowl team at Ole Miss was really, really good and played really well, but this one is probably it is as rewarding. I want to take time, if I can, and just say I don't ever comment on people's thoughts of us or publicly, but it has been a little bit troubling or irritating in our locker room as this football committee that does the rankings on Tuesday night or whatever they do, and I just wonder really what people look at sometimes. I would ask you guys, and as you're writing and talking about our team, what non-Power 5 team, what team in the group of 5 played 3 Power 5s and beat a top 15 team? Anybody answer that? And yet, when those rankings come out and everything is, and listen, Cincinnati and BYU and Coastal, man, what great years they've had, and I think the world of all those teams. I'm glad to see all of them get, but I don't know of anybody that played the schedule that we did, and I hope it's reflected in the way people see the end of the season. But we're 10-1, and we lost 1 game at a Power 5's opponent on their field by 1 point, and I don't know. It's been hard for me to understand. People talk about they want you to go schedule strong games and play opponents, and we did that. And so hopefully people see it that way now with us beating an undefeated top 15 team to add to our resume.
What does this do for recruiting to win on national TV in a bowl game?
Yeah,
I feel good. I don't go another quarter right now. I'm straight, honestly. I think it was a good job by Coach Tom and his staff of getting us back right after I had COVID. I didn't do that bad. Just get me back in there running, get me on the bikes, make sure I'm running after. I think it was a really good thing that I had those guys in that support system.
Is it so cool that you're coming back next year, and hopefully you guys could build on this to become some kind of bigger things next year?
Yeah, like I said, it's just we got to keep improving everybody. I know I have to keep improving a lot if I want to be where I want to be, and if I want to reach my full potential as a quarterback and as a football player. I got to work harder, I got to study harder, and I just got to be better. I got great coaches and we got a great team that will help me do that, and I'll help them be better as well.